Hey everybody, Task here, bringing you another Starcraft 2 replay. This is World Championship Series Korea Season number 2, the Final Four. This is my second set of Final Four. If you haven't watched the other one, go ahead and watch it. It was Maru Innovation. It was awesome. This is the Blue Terran from Team Startail, Bomber. And a little bit of background, Bomber did win Season number 2 from Europe, first place. He got first place, beating Jaedong. So this is season number 2 for Korea. He's trying to do it again. Maybe he'll win all of season 2s from America, Europe, and Korea. However, his opponent from Team SK Telecom, the Assassin, Rain. And Rain is definitely out to stop the Bomber. He plans to assassinate the Bomber. He assassinated his other opponent, and he's going to try to do it again. The map is Akilon Wastes. Awesome map. Everybody likes it. Definitely gets in the rotation a lot. Here's your Zelnaga Tower up here, and another one way down here. Those are pretty crucial to hold because you can see a lot of backdoor action that's trying to come that way. Anybody trying to come and sneak around or do any drops, you can definitely, if you hold those, can see quite a bit. Also, when you have that vantage point, you can also see anybody trying to cross the middle. We do have a little crevice in the middle, so armies have to go on either side of it. This is a TVP, so we will not have a Zerg in the championship, no matter how it turns out. We had a TVT on the last match with Maru and Innovation. Now we have a TVP. And so we'll see. It may be another TVT or a TVP, depending on who wins here. However, it does look like 3 Terran and 1 Protoss in the Final Four. Terran is pretty powerful at the moment. Or just the players, because Maru and Innovation are amazing. Bomber, obviously amazing. Already won a tournament this summer. Trying to win another one here in Korea. His opponent, though, is Rain. And Rain is no slouch. He won a ton of tournaments last year. Doing very good this year in a lot of tournaments. And he's definitely on his way to do some assassinating, because that is his nickname. They really do call him the Assassin. Protoss, Assassin. Now we have a pylon way over here. Just to give him, look at the vision it gives him if you look on the minimap. Gives him quite a bit of vision in case of any medevac drops. And then he's throwing his Nexus up here for some more, I want to say vision. He might put a pylon up here. But just, it's a good place to, he has the bottom covered, now he has the top covered. Very, very important thing to do. This probe down here doing a little bit of annoyance, trying to do a little bit of damage to the SCVs. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to kill off this SCV unless Bomber really messes up and is just not careful. Oh, that SCV is getting low, though. He's at 5 now. Bomber has to be careful. He's going to lose an SCV to this one probe. And here comes the Marine. The Marine will not be able to kill this probe. But the probe is being forced to get the heck out of there. Akilon is also pretty cool because you can clear these rocks and you can drop these rocks. So this third base of yours, it can be kind of defensive, just by doing. Now, granted, the opponent can kill off the rocks and attack anyways, but at least you'll have a little bit of knowledge of it happening, so you can go and defend accordingly. So you definitely feel a little more secure. You can also put another base up here, a little less defended, but same theory that he has to come through here. Any opponent would have to come through here to get to that base, and your army's right around here between the other 2 main bases. So not that bad if you go up instead of down, but most players definitely go to the bottom spot just because it's a little more defensible. Mothership Core and a Stalker on the field for Rain. Bomber, however, has got a couple of Marines. He's also thrown out a quick little bunker, just in case. Protoss can throw out a lot of units very early sometimes, so it's always good to have that ready. And here, as you can see, here's the probe from Rain. He's getting his forward attack base prepared soon. Once that probe drops a pylon, we know Bomber will be in a little bit of trouble. But it looks like he might be able to handle it. We have a lot of Marines now from Bomber. Finishing up his bunker now. He did see the Stalker, so he's getting a little antsy. He's not doing any scouting yet, or since the initial SCV, so he hasn't gone out to see what Rain has. He's just playing a little defensive. He's going to kill the little rocks here for whatever reason. We have an observer on the way for Rain, so Rain will be able to see anything Bomber does. Also looks like Bomber's a little hesitant. He's throwing some Marines over here. He's got some Marines at the bunker. The one stalker here is on patrol, like a little spider. And not too much going on. We have an engineering bay on the way for bomber. Maybe we'll get some upgrades on the way. We do have stim. Stim makes those marines, seems like the marines, you know, almost twice as strong. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm on busy. Gotta be busy. Gotta put it on busy in case people try to message you when you're in game. Now that's quite a few marines there with the bunker, so I think bomber is definitely okay. He's throwing out a couple extra barracks now. He also has an upgrade on the way. We have zealot legs and a warp prism on the way for rain, so we might get a little warp prism action from rain. However, we still have just the one stalker here, the one observer here. I'm not really sure why that didn't make its way all the way to the base. And the one probe still just checking things out. Templar archives going down. When you have a lot of marines, you need the storm, so there goes the Templar archives. This warp prism is going to make a very long trek all the way around the base, as you can see, all the way to the top of the map. In the meantime, bomber's got quite a few barracks now. Looks like he's got 5 barracks, a factory, and a starport on the way. Still just on 2 bases though. Starport going down, going to get on the reactor so he can bust out 2 medevacs at a time. Factory is going to be his new scout. However, look at this. We have a warp prism at the top. We have a pylon at the bottom. Looks like we might get a little bit of a double prong attack. These zealots are going to get dropped right in the base. It's always good, as you can see, what Rain did. He already warped in his zealots, so he already has 3 zealots, so that when he, you know, turns on his warp prism and goes into phasing mode, he'll be able to warp in units plus drop the 3 zealots. So it's like double the units. I mean, he can warp in. Looks like he's going to be able to warp in 8 zealots if he wanted to. Plus, he has the 3 on his warp prism all the way. Here come the marines though from bomber on the way. Apparently, whatever he has scouted, he sees that there's no immediate threat. However, he might be in for a little rude awakening as this warp prism drops right in the middle line. 3 zealots trying to do damage. They killed 1, and they're chasing the rest out. However, bomber is going to continue with his attack, and these zealots still nothing there to take them out. So it looks like we have a little bit of a, I want to say base trade yet, but bomber's not turning back. He's attacking. Photon overcharge goes down. That is a lot of defense there for Rain. Bomber in a lot of trouble now. That photon overcharge is pushing his units back so fast. And these zealots are still doing damage here. He needs to lift off. We have the warp prism still sitting there though. Rain doing a little bit of damage here, trying to defend. However, the photon overcharge is still there, but looks like Rain is out of units here at his base. There's still a lot of marines left. The probes are being pulled off the line. Factory doing its scouting, just sitting there blocking the vision for all of us. The probes are off. The photon overcharge is still going. This Nexus has 13 kills. Still doing work. However, these zealots are over here killing a lot of SCVs. And I'm not really sure who took the worst of that. Oh, photon overcharge is still there. Bomber's going to try to take out this Nexus before it kills any more of his units. However, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. The probes are getting off the line. The Nexus is still killing people. At 20 kills now, this Nexus. MVP. This MVP Nexus is going crazy. Bomber in a lot of trouble now. They finally cleaned up these zealots. He has to repair his command center now. And I'm not really sure who took the brunt of that. Looks like Rain killed 14 workers. Bomber killed 10. Rain did kill 56 units though. So, looks like Rain obviously came out on top. And here comes another attack from Bomber. However, he might be in for a rude awakening with the Immortal there. He does have quite a few medevacs. There goes some force fields to prevent units from running away. However, it stopped his zealots from attacking. Rain's just going to back it up and pull out a few more units. Now there's a lot of medevacs on the field now. Here comes another. Look at all the marines. Bomber also pulled his SCVs. Bomber going for the win here. Here come the probes to do the same. A little time warp to force any microing management that Bomber's trying to do. These units still are able to get out of range of it and run away. However, I think both Rain is on the defensive. However, Bomber can't keep up this pressure. He just lost a lot of SCVs. Here goes another push. However, we might have storms on the way. I don't know if they have the energy for it. Zealots doing their leg speedling zealot push right there. I don't know what you want to call it. Zealot legs. They're rushing into the Marines. The Marines are being microed perfectly by Bomber to back away just in time for this Immortal not to get too many kills. He has 6, but not too many. We do have Storms almost done. Once these Storms are out, Bomber might be in a lot of trouble. Rain is still on the defensive, though. He has nobody mining right here at his expansion. There goes the Storms. Finally, one more Storm, and there goes a lot of units of Bombers. Bomber now in a lot of trouble. This Immortal, though, is all by himself. He has 10 kills. Rain has no more units. He only has a couple of sentries. This Mothership Core is still doing damage. We have an Archon here now. Bomber still has a line of units on the way to Rain's base. Rain's still in a lot of trouble. He has no mining at his expansion. Bomber still has units attacking. Still have 2 medevacs healing units. These Zealots are getting picked off one at a time by his concussive shells. We still have a line of units from Bomber's base. Rain is in a lot of trouble. He's down to 2 Archons, 2 Zealots, and a Sentry. He's running out of units faster than he can make them now. His mining is not happening. Look at the, as you can see, the mining minerals going up so slow for Rain. Rain drops some Time Warp. However, that doesn't look like it's going to be enough. These Marauders are all so low too, but just not enough units for Rain to finish them off. And that is the end of Rain's units. The line of units are still coming in from Bomber. Rain will lose this Nexus. He's trying to build up his forces in his base. He's not going to be able to do it. GG, Rain goes down. Bomber takes game number 1. This is also best of 7, guys, so we're going to at least see 4 games out of these amazing players. Oh my goodness, that was a crazy, crazy ending there, guys. I thought there was going to be a base trade, and Rain was just not able to defend. He didn't get his Storms out in time until the end, and then it was too late. So, like, subscribe, leave me some comments, and I will see you guys at the next one.